My name is Julian Valbuena. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, and I am the Spanish campus pastor at Definition Church. CLI has helped me discover my purpose because it goes beyond just what's on the surface. It's helped me really dig deep into how God has designed me, how God has made me. It's helped me discover a lot of things that I didn't really even know about myself, my strengths, my weaknesses. And the truth is, if you haven't experienced that transformation for yourself, it's really challenging, really difficult to try to lead others down that same path. When I started CLI, I was actually in the marketplace. I was a general manager of a family entertainment center. And as I was learning these concepts and ideas, I was trying to apply every single thing that I learned to my organization and to my leadership. And although the organization wasn't necessarily doing that or practicing that, it was still very beneficial to me. And I think the people that were under my leadership were certainly impacted by that. And that really led me into full-time ministry. And now I'm using all of those same things, practicing them every week, every day in my ministry context at Definition Church. Whether it's in our Sunday services or in a leadership training that we do, or even just in conversations with people. I mean, the concepts, the ideas, the things I've learned in CLI are applicable in every single moment. Going through this process has really helped me develop healthy rhythms, because I think before I thought of leadership as, man, it's a bunch of work, it's a bunch of responsibility, it's a bunch of activity, it's busyness, and it's easy to fall into that trap. But as you develop and grow as a leader, you recognize really God is the one that's doing the work in me and in other people. And so I've got to slow down a little bit. I've got to slow down enough to be able to pay attention to what he's saying, to what he's doing, and start to see the opportunities and things that God was inviting me into and other people into. Part of that is just praying about situations, about people, about things that he's revealing to me personally. Taking moments and periods of time where we're fasting. And I think that's part of leadership, right? I'm fasting for breakthrough. I'm fasting for the sake of other people, for things that God wants to do in our organization, in our church. And learning how to rest, learning how to Sabbath, learning how to allow God to stay in control and recognize that I'm not in control. How to trust him with what he's given me, with the responsibility that he has given me. The staff at CLI, the instructors at CLI have been super encouraging and life-giving. It's been great to have them in my corner. And then the last thing I would say is just that I've learned that leadership is not just a skill that you're born with. It's something that you can develop. It's something that you can grow in. Something that I think God wants us to develop and grow in for the sake of the kingdom. I would highly recommend CLI to everyone. Whether you're a leader today or not a leader yet, CLI will help you develop as a person, will help you grow in your leadership and live into that potential that you have, which I think will help you in your family, in the marketplace, in ministry, in any context that you're in.